Hello YouTube and welcome back to GrunfWorks Plays Naval Action. And in this kind of a series of episodes, which is one-on-one, I will actually try to fight 1 versus 1 battles, which will mostly be missions, but when I get an occasion to actually fight it out with a ship of equal strength or higher, I might record it and post it within the series. So here you can see me in Niagara, and I will be today fighting a Cerberus. As you know, Niagara is a 6th rate. It's basically top of the line 6th rate when it comes to armament and speed, and not the turning rate. And Cerberus is bottom of the barrel 5th rate. So compared to the others, it's one of the weakest ones. But it's a stepping stone. So those two are roughly, I wouldn't say equally matched, but I would say Cerberus certainly has the upper hand, but Niagara has its speed and it has decent armament. I have 10 and I believe the Cerberus has 13 cannons, so I'm not too much outgunned. I'm outgunned by a little. So I'm gonna use my superior speed to be actual against the Cerberus, and I expect to have a slightly better turning rate than it. So I'm going directly for its stern, but I won't be raking it. I'm just trying to come as close by as possible and fire up, because this Niagara is actually armed with the 32-pounder carronades, making it really a beast. The downside of it is that if I don't come close, my shots won't count anyway. So rather than the regular cannons, I can only fight close quarters, and that's what I intend to do using Niagara's superior speed and hopefully performance. So I don't hope to outturn the enemy, but I do hope to outsmart him, so to say. I mean, I'm fighting an NPC here anyway. I'm yet to encounter a 1 versus 1 PvP, and if I find it a meaningful and fun encounter, I might be taking out that one as well. But I guess those would be more on a fleet per fleet basis, but we'll see. I am playing on a PvP server, but until I finish up the 5th rate comparison, I think I'm gonna stick to the local waters. Then I might do later time some exploration videos and stuff, but that's coming out much later. Anyway, I've turned around, and as you can see, I'm trying to catch up as much speed as possible, and I'm trying to keep I tried to keep perpendicular to the Cerberus, but now I'm turning so that I could hopefully fire up my carronades in its side. So my idea would be probably to just go for one side and then see how it plays out. So 3, 2 and fire. Mostly missed, but still some good shots there. Okay, hard to port, and the manual sails are not making it easy for me, at least not in the Niagara. If this was a snow, this would have been a completely different story, but then also Niagara is sitting pretty low in the water, so I'm actually hoping that I'm also a hard target for the NPC. So let's see. And fire. Good shots. I am taking down his armor slowly but surely, so hard to port. I mean, funnily enough, the Cerberus is actually captains don't really like sailing on it, or on the paper when compared it's one of the weakest 5th rates, as I told you, but I actually enjoyed sailing it, and as of this recording, I'm now gathering the ships and to be able to compare the 5th rate, so Cerberus is basically on top on my list since I actually started playing with it already, and I actually kind of like it. It feels really good. Niagara also took some different approach, so I can tell you fighting with Niagara is almost like jousting. If you go into Niagara and do the turning competition, you can do that only against the higher class ship. But if you are fighting a snow, you would be a losing battle, so don't do that. Fight with the Niagara is more like jousting, so you take your direction, come as close to the ship as possible, fire all of your guns and get the hell out of dodge. So now I'm doing some raking shots in the attempt to actually give here our buddy Anthony, I believe, a hard time. Another 232 pounder, and they hit. Nice. So as you can see, I just zoomed past and I don't go for the turning because it's not a smart idea. So right now I am trying to turn my guns to see if I can hit Anton. We'll see. He is still beyond my turning radius, so I don't think I would be able to. No. Like I said, turning, not a good idea. Let's rather pull away a little bit, keep at a shallow angle towards him, and then come back and hopefully give him some lovin'. From this range I don't think there is a point of me hitting, but I might as well see if I can get a couple of holes in his sails. He also tried to fire, but both of us without any success really. At this range I guess carronades are pretty much useless, so don't even try, guys. If you're having long cannons at this range you might as well do some damage, but with carronades you're just wasting your ammo and your reloads. So, point again and we go for another pass here. So let's see. Anton Clegg. Picking up some speed. Like I said, speed is your ally when fighting with Niagara. It's really important. He is turning and he will have the wind in his sails to face me. I just have to be careful that I don't heel too much so that I can puncture him as close to the waterline as possible. That's ultimately my goal. Switch to random fire mode, and as you can see I'm healing, I'm waiting, and fire. This was a bad shot. Okay, I managed to do some damage, but this was borderline idiotic. And now I have passed him and I'm coming up on his side where his guns are ready. Okay guys, this is a typical example of what not to do. I did manage to save myself and pull at a shallow angle towards him, so yeah, not the best play on my part. Okay, and I'm going pretty hard against the wind, and my carronades are reloading, and I do know that he just fired his cannons, so I have a chance to hold him nicely here. Just waiting until my carronades reload, and then I'll be firing in his broadside. Fire! Bada 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 bada. Ooh, some nice shots below the waterline almost, so he will have some holes to fix. You can see almost like the signature on his bow, which my carronades made it like da 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 da, you know, sort of like Morse code. And oh, I was trying to go behind him, but still, ooh, too close for my comfort, too close. Yeah, and he tried to fire. Okay, hard to. Okay, can I? No, I won't be able to reload in time. Come on, come on, reload faster, damn you! You no good land-lubbing rats. Fire! I also noticed that it's kind of very interesting because the carronades made completely different sounds when they fire, and I actually like it. It sounds really cool. So okay, hard to starboard, and let's see if we can give him another broadside. Shallow angle, but we are close enough so that the cannon's bolts can penetrate. Perfect. And now we have come into the position where we would be able to stern camp him, which means he's almost as good as dead. Let's see if we can leverage on this and hopefully bring this battle to a quick resolution. 10, okay, and fire. Some good hits. Hard to port, and as you can see, I'm pretty much now stern camping him. He's still able to put some good shots on me, but compared to what I'm doing to him, it's minuscule. So okay, I'm waiting until we get better aligned. He turns and fire. And I managed to pull off a reload shock on him. Perfect. That means his cannons will take significantly longer to reload. Or maybe not significantly, but I'm getting some seconds off it. While mines are getting reloaded, and I might pull off another broadside here and fire. I have almost completely tore down the armor on his starboard side, and he tries to just gently drift off into the sunset. Well, not today, my friend. Today I will be using you for some more target practice, because my crews need to get better at aiming. So stop there and be quiet while I shoot 32-pound balls of iron at you. Or was it lead? I wasn't sure. Anyway, let's see. I am slightly going against the wind, so the wind is not helping, but coming in, their field of fire grazed him a little bit one by one, and let's do some damage at least. Okay, now I have to get myself out of this situation. Yeah, and here I have virtually no speed, so this is not a good position to be in a Niagara, especially if you're close to the ship, but I guess I've holed him enough, so I'm just now trying to go perpendicular to him and also being able to pull another pass while giving him a nice healthy broadside. So, okay, trying to come as close as possible to have the as devastating effect as possible, and he's already sinking. Fire. Let's help him in that, shall we? As you can see, his Cerberus is sitting very low in the water, and it is going down slowly but surely, which means our fight will be drawing to a close pretty soon, I hope. Awesome. Okay, tacking now against the wind, switching my sails so that I can turn, and he is less maneuverable and he is taking on water, but he is still pretty much dangerous and fighting until he goes beneath the waves, so might as well give him some more loving, shall we? He still has roughly 11 or 12 cannons pointing at me, so it's not something that you should underestimate. And fire. Okay, perfect. Anyway, I think that he is just about to sink. He clearly cannot take much more of it. I think I'm one broadside away from victory, hopefully. Let's see. I mean, he should go down shortly. Slowly but surely. And I'm going in for another pass, which should hopefully seal his fate. Come on. Come on, damn you. Okay, let's aim. And fire. Slightly going over him, but then again, I don't care. He's almost as good as sunk. Well, gentlemen and ladies, I guess our episode is also drawing to a close, as is this fight. So, yeah. Like if you like the episode, hit subscribe button for more naval action content, and I guess, I mean... Oh dear, he just refuses to die. Oh, come on. Die already, please, will you? Don't make me chase you. I think he should... Yeah, he's going down. Yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks, signing off.